Hi friends, Dutch Cloud Native Day 2025. I'm here in this wonderful venue and I bumped on Cortney that just gave me an incredible feedback about my latest book, Kubernetes Recipes. So please introduce yourself and say hi to my friends.
Hi, my name is Cortney Nickerson. I'm head of community at Nirmata, which are the creators of the Kyverno project.
Wow, Kyverno is pretty cool.
It is very cool. Kyverno is very cool. So is Nirmata. We do all kinds of great things. We help people put guardrails into positions to help people figure out what they should do and how to do it instead of trying to rack their brains of what's allowed and what isn't.
Cool. I mean, this is very important, especially in high regulated market. And but you give me I was just showcasing my book, and you give me an incredible overview. But I want you to.
Yeah, everyone should check this book out. This is a very cool book. I don't care where you are in your Kubernetes journey. I was really surprised at the fact that it is very much written like a recipe book. So if you like being in the kitchen or you just like food in general, this is a very fresh take on how to actually incorporate different things into Kubernetes, because you start off in your kitchen. What do you need? Some pots, some pans, some utensils. This very much starts off with you're in your Kubernetes journey. What do you need and how do you get started? And then helps you learn how to build a menu from there. It's a very, very cool take on things. I absolutely love it. I think it's super useful because it covers a wide variety of trends and tools also in a very simple, straightforward way. So it makes it a lot more relatable.
Yes, I mean, I was trying to share my knowledge and I just suddenly realized that one tool after another, well, the ecosystem is getting wider and wider. And I would love to do an extension with Kyverno, to be honest, because it's such a fun, but also the learning curve is a little bit tricky.
Yes, I think everybody hears policy as code and they automatically go, oh, that sounds boring. And it can be, I'm sure, to the wrong person. But to the right person, it really doesn't have to be boring. You can use it for everything from labeling and naming conventions, which when you're first getting started and you have one pod, doesn't seem like a big deal. But when you scale out, if people don't know how they're supposed to be naming things and they do it all their own way, this becomes a problem that also scales. So you can use it for very simple use cases like that to much more complex use cases in an enterprise atmosphere where you need to control the people that have access to different things or control your resource usage. So you very much know about CPU limits and things that are going on. You can decide to set those to manage your cost control or to manage your team and how they're using resources. So wide array of use cases. There's something for everyone in policy as code. I think for us, we don't care what policy engine you use, just that you're using one. It's really important.
I think that it's going to be fantastic, especially on FinOps, Green IT. There's a lot of new trend on the market.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and with the whole AI boom, we're now in a space where we're saying, okay, policies for AI to keep it under control, but also AI for policies to help you get them into your production environments much faster. Yes. So there's a lot of new stuff to talk about.
Wow, I can't wait to hear this wonderful innovation and how you see the future.
I don't know, we had a very cool conversation this morning specifically about AI and how it's going to affect us. I think we're going to see a lot more of that in the future, but I think we'll also start seeing some problems with it in the future where people will start going back to the basics to figure out what they actually need to do. And stop asking AI bots about what they need to do and start going back to some basic knowledge about the tooling and what it's meant to do.
Yes, indeed, because we all know that AI is not 100% accurate. Sometimes makes things up, hallucination. And sometimes it's fun, but when you are in a production environment, maybe you would love to have 100% certainty. So thank you so much for your feedback, and how can people keep in touch with you and in general?
Yeah, absolutely. You can keep in touch with me. I am on the platform previously known as Twitter as Tech Talking Mom, also on Blue Sky with the same handle, Tech Talking Mom. I'm on LinkedIn. We're connected. So if you're connected to him, good people, you're connected to me. So you can find me also on Kubernetes Slack, CNCF Slack, way too many Slack channels. If you're on one, I'm probably there.
Cool. And how can people learn about Kyverno? What would be a good start, like a 101?
Yeah, great question. So Kyverno, we have a very, very active community. If you're just getting started, you can check out our README on our repo, or you can reach out to me directly. I'm happy to have a quick chat about what it is that we actually do and how to get started. We just launched a very cool playground because our policies can be written in YAML as well as CEL, so common expression language. So for people that aren't YAML lovers, which not everyone is, and wants a quick way to get started, you can start with CEL in our playground and play around with different policy types and figure out what works for you.
Wow, that's great. I love playground, I love labs, I like workshops, so this is going to be my next step. But thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you.
See you.
Bye.